We will see you then, Jerry. Congress heard some pretty astounding testimony today about an alleged cover-up of UFO evidence and programs. In fact, 4 witnesses testified under oath about some pretty troubling encounters between the U.S. military and advanced craft of unknown origin.
The witnesses allege that the government personnel have been threatened and intimidated in order to maintain a decades-long cover-up. 8 News Now Chief Investigator George Knapp live in studio with more. George, on today's hearing.
You know, it's one thing to hear these kind of allegations in a cable TV show or on a podcast. It's quite another to hear it from credible people, some of whom worked on the inside and who told their stories under oath. Witnesses say threats have been made to their reputations, their careers, even their lives.
UAP are real. Advanced technologies not made by our government or any other government are monitoring sensitive military installations around the globe.
By now, Lou Elizondo is a familiar face to anyone interested in the UFO mystery. He first went public in 2017 to tell what he knows about government investigations of UFOs. But there have always been limits to what he can say in public, in particular about what he can say about UFO crash retrievals and attempts to reverse engineer the craft, the same sort of allegations that thrust Nevada's Area 51 into the public's consciousness back in the late 80s. In sworn testimony, Elizondo told Congress the U.S. and other nations have stashed away the goods.
Furthermore, the U.S. is in possession of UAP technologies, as are some of our adversaries.
But the witnesses agreed there's been an ongoing effort to cover up these programs, hide them from Congress and the public. Retired Rear Admiral Dr. Tim Gallaudet was at sea with the USS Roosevelt Carrier Group in 2015 when Navy aviators encountered unknown objects, 2 of which are now well known, the gimbal and the go fast. Gallaudet and other Navy brass received urgent communications asking what these things were because they were deemed a threat to aviation safety. The next day, all of those communications were scrubbed, gone. The former admiral says he's also aware of objects with incredible capabilities being detected underwater.
Nothing that we know of and technology-wise could replicate that.
Each of the witnesses shared stories of attempted intimidation of witnesses, especially whistleblowers. Journalist Michael Schellenberger told the committee about information he received from a whistleblower, an alleged special access program dubbed Immaculate Constellation, which scoops up all UFO and UAP photos, videos, and data from classified platforms and sensors. A document shared with the committee described one disturbing encounter.
One involved orbs surrounding and forcing an F-22 out of its patrol area. In another incident, the crew of a Navy aircraft carrier watched a small orange-red sphere rapidly descend from a high altitude of 100 to 200 yards directly above the flight deck of the CVN, or aircraft carrier.
The witnesses describe what they say as an active, ongoing, and heavy-handed effort to intimidate potential whistleblowers, to deny documents and records as requested by the public and by Congress, and to spread disinformation that undermines the credibility of UFO cases and investigations. Chairperson Nancy Mace says there will be more hearings, and they hope to hear directly from people who say they have worked on crash saucers and reverse engineering programs. We'll keep you tuned.